What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Final Fantasy VII with Prophet. Um, just going through, trying to do probably another 4 to 5 set. It's definitely difficult. I mean, I'd like to just make like a block and not have to cut it up and stuff like that. But with YouTube, you have to hit 1,000 subscribers first before you can exceed a 15-minute video. So I guess that's a little hindrance and definitely something new to do. So right now, just trying to go to the underwater reactor and get the huge materia from that area. It took me a second to remember which way I was actually supposed to go. I thought the guys originally were just like blocking my path. However, they were the ones to create the event to then unlock the area in which you need to go to. So there's that. But yeah, it's been a fun time. Definitely, I tried to upload last week, but yet again, I ran into a problem where the capture card basically corrupted the files of the recording. So it was kind of crappy the way that worked out. Like, I had tried, and then you lose like an hour and a half of content, and you don't want to keep going kind of after that point. So unfortunately, I just kind of passed and gave up. Like, I've been playing. I finally got the opportunity to do South Park Fractured But Whole because I really enjoyed the Stick of Truth. I thought that was a great game, and there was a Steam sale and got everything for like $15, and that was pretty dope. Like, I played it through. Like, I did the DLC too, and I mean, all that stuff was great. Like, I hope they really come up with another one. I don't necessarily know what they would use though, because I mean, they used the Lord of the Ring characters for the Stick of Truth, and then they used the superhero personas that they used in the show, like the Coon and Friends stuff, for this one, and it was super great. It was a really good story. Obviously, like Matt and Trey, like their characters are really fleshed out. Like, everyone has like a great thing. So it's been cool to like finally get my hands on it, because it came out in 2017, but obviously like at the time, I was going through a lot of personal stuff, and I really just didn't have time for a lot. I just kind of threw myself into work, like I tend to do, because everybody copes differently when really bad circumstances or in their lives, or they're going through a traumatic thing. So for me, it was just kind of going and putting hours in and not having to deal with anything outside the realm of reality, because you don't want to do it. However, you kind of just like in life, you kind of just have to roll with the punches. I would say, it's like I'm a big proponent of like, whatever it is that you want to do, you're gonna get out what you put in, and the more time and effort that you put into something, the better it is for you on the return. It really is. And same with the new job that I just got. Like, a lot of self-study and time and dedication to like wanting something. And that's the great thing about the United States and like the country that we live in, because it's like there's opportunity everywhere, and it's like, as much as you want it, like, you can go get it if you want it. If you really want it, you can go get it. I mean, a better capture card. If I really wanted it, I could go get it. But right now, having to deal with a bunch of house stuff It's not fun. I was trying to talk stuff about last week where basically I ended up purchasing a washer and dryer during the President's Day sale, and we got it delivered, hooked it up, tested it out just to make sure everything was, you know, copacetic, and the whole the whole side of the house, the hall bathroom and the master bath, like backed up because water going to the sewer connection got clogged somehow, like after the water dumped. So had to deal with all that fiasco, and I had him also when he came out here and he got that out. I had him snake the sink line because it was draining so slowly. The sink and the dishwasher are connected together, and that ended up backing up pretty much for like the last 4 days. So I had more people come out today and snake the line, and they finally got it like going somehow. But now I'm having to spend funds on getting all the piping like basically pressure washed, which is definitely something new that I've never done before. But I mean, home ownership is something still new, because I mean, let's face it, if it's not one thing, it's another, you know. And I definitely knew this was gonna happen, but man, oh man, it could. I'd love to take a break at this point from it, you know. If it could just work out, I would be greatly appreciating that. But it is what it is, you know. Can't change it, unfortunately. You kind of just have to roll with whatever is dealt to you. Man, oh man. Take a hit, man. But yeah, I really don't know why the whole videos are, you know, being corrupted. I bought the capture card I bought. I mean, it was working perfectly fine, and I thought it would be, you know, something, you know, cool to do and all this stuff. But I mean, honestly, it's like, I remember one time I had 3 hours worth of content, and like I went to the editing part of, you know, the software, and it corrupted, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna redo 3 hours. Like, I've redone like hours at a time before, but like it's still a pain even that short amount of time, because it's like you don't want to lose what you've already put into it, you know. Like, it definitely sucks when that happens, and I'm sure other people have experienced that. But I mean, when you're just trying to do something for fun and that happens, like, that sucks. Here's the materia. But I definitely want to do more. I gotta figure out how to capture like mobile games. Because I mean, so I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links because I really enjoyed and played the TCG when I was a teenager. And then, you know, I was working like Saturdays and stuff when locals were, so I couldn't really play after a while. So I stopped for a bit, and then I came back for a little while afterwards, and it was okay. Like I came back like during synchro summoning era, and they have that in Duel Links now, but I'm not too sure how to go about doing like whatever it is now, you know. Like, you can play Duel Links through Steam, and you can use, because it's an external capture card, you can use the external Um, I can use the external on the computer and just wrap it, which is fine, I guess. But I also play Final Fantasy Opera Omnia on mobile too. I found Global like when it was first introduced. I didn't even know it was a Japanese game, and like that's really fun too. Like they just put out a character that's like she's from 14, and she just hits like a freaking freight train. It is crazy how hard she hits, even through like resistance too. So